Hi, and welcome back to Studio 22. Cole just got done giving a monologue, and now he's going to show us some other theatrical skills that he has learned while here at OCU, which is stage combat. So I'll kind of let you take it away and
Alrighty.
teach me.
Okie doke. The first necessity whenever doing stage combat obviously is a safety, which was harped upon very much so in this fight because it was a decent sized fight with some interesting stunts and stuff in it. Ian Merrifield was the one who actually came in to do the fight choreography for us.
Okay.
He actually got certified in Canada, I believe, this past summer. So he is, he is a certified fight choreographer.
Cool.
And we were using staffs which were virtually like this, but wooden, and they're like 1.5 inches thick.
And this was for Pericles?
This was for Pericles,
okay.
yeah.
Cool.
So the first, I guess we can just go ahead and go right into my portion of the fight, so I can show you how this works. On guard is where you stand with kind of with your knees bent, a little more than shoulder length apart. And there's multiple ways to hold a staff, like this, like this, like this. But I primarily fought the whole time like this. And what you're doing is making contact most of the time within the center of the staff between your hands. There's rare instances where you'll use the outside. But basically how the fight started was we jumped out of the VOMs, which is the entrance between the seats of the audience.
Okay.
I jumped back out of the VOMs, and what he did is, it's called a swipe, and he swiped at my shoulder, okay? So how you would do that is you would hold it here. So this hand is the hand that won't move, that hand's the one that will slide.
Okay.
And you slide it down and out. And you don't ever want to go straight in. You want to go out so that you can make contact with the side of that. It's really hard to block something coming straight at you. So my opposite did was, yeah, he would do that, and you take a step into it.
Okay, so like that.
Boom, and then that was, yeah. So that's the first move, and the key to communication with your fight partner is to have clear spots where you're actually attacking.
Okay.
So he would look at me and then stare at my shoulder. And so I knew right where that was going. Obviously, we ran it enough for me to remember where everything was going, but so that we were on the same page, eye contact is key.
So did you guys really plan out step by step what moves you were going to do?
Very much so, yes.
Oh, okay.
Everything down to extra steps later in the fight where I have to trip. I literally practiced every single step that was involved with the fall. Otherwise, you'll hurt yourself. And Ian told some gruesome stories about people who did things wrong because they thought they knew it, and it didn't really work out so well.
Yeah, so safety's the #1 thing.
It really is, yeah.
Okay.
If nothing else, they would take a fight that was slower than normal so that you had your moves correct, so you weren't going too fast for your comfort and then hurting yourself or other people. So basically the first contact point was right here.
Okay.
And then he literally switched his hands and came at this shoulder.
Like that?
Boom, like that. And we're backing up the whole time this is happening. So boom, right here.
Okay.
Then he took his staff. He's here right like this. He took his staff and he swipes at my head. Okay. And the key to this again is eye contact, so I know when it's coming. But he took a swipe at my head, and I ducked down below. You really will be swinging where my head is.
Okay.
But you would swing, and I would duck. Okay. And then what he did is he swung around, and then came back a second time with both hands at my head again. Well, roughly my head shoulder area. Okay. So he swung.
Okay.
And I ducked, and he came back around, and then I put it right, and then I blocked his attack right here. This next part was something that took me literally forever to master in this rehearsing of this. But I steal his staff from him. And so how this works in slow motion is right here, and I hit the staff right there, and I pull it out of his hands, and then I lunge at him, shooting him back into the VOM. That's the whole first section of the fight.
What the heck?
But that piece right there, before the opening night, I was dropping it backstage, practicing it. So that's something, I mean, practice, you can't replace practice, and especially in a fight. But yeah, so that's the first section of the fight that we did.
How did he get thrown back?
Okay, so you sell it by charging up. You'll charge your attack up. So even when if it was a punch, I would come way back before I lunged at you. And that's the same thing with this. Once I stole the staff from him, I came way back here. So he can really follow the timing of where it's coming.
Okay.
And I never made contact with him. You just pop it right there like that, and then he reacts and jumps backwards into the bomb. So stage combat is so dependent on communication with your partner. There were times where I got hurt and he knew to stop, or usually you say hold, but I just didn't want to stop. But he knew that my hand got crushed underneath him on his roll, and but he just knew to stop because he was paying attention. And if you're not paying attention, that's when people get hurt.
Oh. Okay.
So, but yeah, we can just kind of try to run this if you want real quick. It's just
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 attacks from your part.
Okay, so I go this way,
Boom,
and then I go that way,
Boom.
and then I swing,
And then-
I swing again,
boom, and then
and then I die.
yeah.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah. So that was the first section of our fight.
And then you like did all kinds of rolls.
Then we
and-
had him jumping on my back and me throwing him over my shoulder and
Oh boy.
a lot of that good stuff. But Ian was fantastic. So
You didn't go against Ian though, was it? Who was it?
no, Trenton.
Trenton. Okay.
Yeah. I played his opposite in that fight, which was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we are actually going to take a break, and then we will be right back. And he's going to actually show some tricks that don't have anything to do with acting. Hi, and welcome back to Studio 22. To finish up our show today, Cole is going to be showing us some card tricks. So take it away.
Alrighty, here we go. As you know, cards and gambling have been one and the same for many, many years.
Okay.
The trick was finding a way to give myself the upper hand in any situation at a card table. It's why I don't get to go play places now, like
okay.
house games and stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and start like this.
Do you just show everyone off?
I want you to just put your hand out like that, okay? So what we're gonna do is, your card's gonna be the ace of spades, okay? Now, you can look at that and make sure that it's actually the ace of spades. I didn't do anything funny. My card's gonna be the ace of clubs, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. This is the secret move. You ready? Boom. Oh,
What?
okay. Hold on, here we go. You go boom,
Okay.
boom. Look at it. I switched it and then switched it back.
No, you didn't.
No, I'm
That's
just
a
kidding.
lie.
Okay, no, really, I really did though. I did. Look, this is what happened really slowly. What I want you to do is follow the rest of this trick with your mind and not your eyes.
So I'm not supposed to look at it?
Don't look at the card.
Okay.
Okay, hold on to it a little more though. Yeah, there you go. See, now I have the ace of spades, your card, right? Now what I want you to do is, when I do that right there, you tell me what card you think you have without looking.
Maybe the club?
Okay, so would it surprise you if I had the club on top and
Yeah.
the spade on the bottom?
A little?
Or would that just be like, oh, it's a magic trick?
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead and look at them.
What? What was that? That's what just
Yeah.
happened. Okay.
That's the new version of 5-card draw with 2 cards. Yeah,
What'd you do with your other hand?
nothing.
Okay.
I promise. Okay,
Okay.
we'll try something that's probably a little easier to follow. Oh, here we go. Just mix up the cards a little bit. What I want you to do is take out a card. Classic, pick any card.
That
Okay,
one.
go ahead and look at it. It's fine, I've seen this trick before.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't want you to see it. I mean, I don't want to see it. Okay. Tell me when to stop anywhere in the deck.
There.
Right there? You sure? You want to change your mind? Is that good?
Good.
Good? Okay. Go ahead and place that card right here. Okay. Now, is it fair to say that I have not seen your card and I should not know where this card is in the deck?
You shouldn't.
Right? Okay. This is the one where people lose like cars and 6-shooters and all that good stuff. Okay, you ready? I'm just going to go through this deck and I'm going to try to locate your card. I don't want you to say anything or do anything. Don't indicate to me if I happen or if I've already thrown your card out. Oh, there's 2. Don't indicate anything. Try to just compose yourself, as they say in theater, veiling it. Okay, you know what? I have a good feeling. I'm onto something here. Did the audience get to see your card?
No.
Okay, well, then they're gonna have to take your word for this.
Okay.
Because I think the next card I turn over is your card.
Okay. Do it.
This is when bets happen.
Do it.
I won't.
What? He got my card. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Cole. Thank you so much, and see you guys next time.